Hey everybody, welcome back to Escape Room Reviews. I'm Brian. Today we're going to talk about Ruins Forbidden Treasure at The Escape Game in Nashville at their Berry Hill location. You start out in a rusty plane, you quickly crash, and things take a turn for the worse. Or do they? You happen to crash land outside some ruins that are rumored to have some treasure. Perhaps you can find it. Alright, this is a 60-minute room. Group size is up to 8. Difficulty, they say hard, 8 out of 10. Scary, no, not at all. Live actor, no. Awards, so they are a 2022 Best of Morning. They are a 2020 Terpeka nominee, a 2021 Terpeka finalist, and a 2022 Terpeka finalist. Not too shabby. Cost $39.99 per person at time of filming, and unfortunately the rooms are not private. That is a huge downfall. Alright, so The Escape Game has currently 31 locations, and it looks like a few more are coming soon. And this particular one is in Nashville. I believe this is where they were headquartered. It's at their Berry Hill location. Berry Hill, cool little neighborhood. Technically a separate city, but everybody says it's just considered another neighborhood of Nashville. Lots of shops, little unique shops and restaurants, and a lot of recording studios. But a cool place. Building was very easy to find. Parking, very simple, very friendly staff. The set, wow, 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 that's all I gotta say. Very immersive. When you're in the plane, you feel like you're in the plane. When you make your way out of the crashed plane, it's damaged. It looks like it's been crashed. You feel like you're in the jungle. You see the ruins, they look amazing. You get inside the ruins, even better. So fully immersive, great job with that. You really feel like you're in this escape room. The puzzles, I would say this is mostly a linear room. I think there's a couple times you're working on a couple things at a time, but mostly linear. You will move space to space, so that's typically how that goes. Very, very high tech. There is a sprinkling of mechanical puzzles thrown in, which I think is great. I think if there's a good mix and it all is thematic, hey, fine. As far as them being thematic, yeah, very, very much so. A couple wow factors. There's this couple times when you just go, wow, that was cool. And you remember those. Those are the ones you remember after you're done playing the game. But overall, fantastic puzzles. Had a great time. The clue system at The Escape Game, I think they use this in all their locations and in all their rooms. Obviously, I've not played them all because you're not going to want to replay a lot of the rooms at a lot of locations. But they have a button. If you need a clue, press the button. Something will appear on the monitor. Not the best, but not the worst. Nothing being forced down your throat. And no GM chiming in to break the immersion, so it doesn't break up the music or anything like that. So again, not the best, not the worst. This one I can live with. At least it's not forced clues. All right, some final thoughts. Honestly, most of the time when you think of the larger chains out there for escape rooms, I tend to think they go for quantity over quality. That is honestly not the case at all with The Escape Game. Their rooms are top notch. I've played them at a couple locations, and very, very well done. The sets are just incredible. The puzzles are great. Everything's always in good working order. Friendly staff, everything like that. They do currently have 31 locations, and it looks like they're working on some more. So you are limited to the number of games, because obviously they take their most popular and they spread them out. This particular game, Ruins, I believe is only available at this Berry Hill location in Nashville. I think that's where they're headquartered, and it seems that each of the 3 locations in Nashville has a unique game, and I don't believe that's the case anywhere else. Would I recommend this game? Absolutely. A lot of fun. It is in my top 5 right now. Beginner friendly? No, I mean, if you've got them mixed in with a couple people that know what they're doing, sure, they're going to have a blast. In fact, this will get them hooked. A group of pure beginners, yeah, they could get through it with a lot of hints, but the difficult rating of 8 to 10, it was on the difficult side for sure. Group size, it says up to 8, no way. 3 to 5, and I think probably 4 is that sweet spot. You are moving room to room, therefore it's very linear, therefore there's not much to do for a huge group, and also because there's a lot of different separate spaces, the spaces are on the smaller side, so you're just gonna be cramped in there if you've got too many. Family friendly for sure, not scary in the least. Highly, highly recommend it. As far as getting around the whole public room versus private room, it is super frustrating. We played during the height of COVID, so they were private at that time. They have since reverted back to the public system. I would recommend booking it the last possible second. I would recommend booking the earlier games and midweek. Also, maybe just go in person and only play if nobody else has signed up and it's time to start that game. I don't know what to tell you. That is a frustrating part about them, but you will have a fantastic time. They are wonderful games. So until next time, get out there, play some games.